Retain gang, what's poppin', man? Discipline is freedom. Discipline is power. I know you might hear that word and it can be intimidating. You know, when you hear that word, you think about pain. You think about hard work. But we've been a slave to ourselves so long, we don't even realize this is the key to our freedom. All right, before we go any further, make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss none of this fire. You feel me? I have some courses available, so you can tap in with that. I also have a Retain Gang community for people who need help or you just want to build with like-minded individuals. We do live weekly calls and discussions. So it's a great investment for you, man. Tap in. I'll leave my links in my description. But let's get into it. Discipline is all about us living by a code of law, right? That we put on for ourselves. Not anybody else, but for yourself. Especially for the men. With all these traps that's laid out here for us to fail, you cannot afford to lack discipline. You just can't. All right? It's not going to be sufficient for you at all. You have to have some sense of direction in your life. Okay? But how do you gain sense of direction? You have to be able to regulate your emotions, regulate how you feel. And this is what discipline does. We gain discipline by being consistent with our habits. All right? You're doing the same thing every single day until it becomes natural for you. It takes about what? They say 3 weeks for something to become a habit. Let's just say 30 days, so a month. All right? So you go a whole month and you focus on your daily tasks. You focus on what you write down for yourself and what you want to accomplish. And you do that for 30 days. Take it one day at a time. We need to make sure that we are putting the right things into our life so that we can be disciplined. Hitting that gym. Double up on your self-care. You know, get you a skincare routine. This is why today's video is sponsored by T. Chinley. Check this out, fellas. The best way to gain discipline is to take your hygiene more serious. Step your self-care game up. Right? It's the small things that make a huge impact in your life. And you'll be surprised by just getting up, having a skincare routine, and then crossing that off your daily task list is going to create motion in your day. Right? It's the small things. I noticed when I started using T. Chinley that I felt more prestige. I felt like I had purpose because I'm giving myself healthy habits. This is a healthy habit that you can invest in, right? We spend our money, time, and energy on things that don't help us all the time. So why not do the opposite? They give you everything that you need to be successful as well. You can start off with a level 1. Let me grab my bag real quick. They give you a face wash, a scrub, and 2 moisturizers. One for the AM, one for the PM. And if you're having trouble using it, they give you this card that tells you how and when to use it. Okay, so they give you everything that you need, but you gotta do your part. And because T. Chinley is sponsoring today's video, they're giving all my viewers 40% off their first box, their first purchase, plus 20% off for life if you become a member of T. Chinley. And on top of that, you get to choose a free gift, a nail filing kit or a silicone scrubber. I like the silicone scrubber personally because I like the way it feels. It's easy to travel with and it's easy to clean. All right. So guys, do not miss out on this deal. If you're interested, click my links below or in my description and tap in with T. Chinley today. Adding things to your routine that's going to help you to stay focused. Something you can focus on. A lot of us fall short on our goals in our life because we lose focus. The only way that you lose focus is you stop doing what you need to do every single day. Okay? You can't slack up. You know, you got one day where you're procrastinating. That procrastination is what takes our power away. You know, when you procrastinate, what's going to happen to you is you are going to get weak. Procrastination makes us weak because we don't put our energy into the things that we need to build ourselves up and to fulfill our goals. We give up on ourselves. Procrastination is like giving up on yourself for that day. You know, we all struggle with this at one point in our life. You need to gain your power. You need to become powerful. The more that you stay on this routine, it's going to amplify your aura. Majority of the people in this world are not disciplined at all. And it shows. This is why the dating scene is so terrible. This is why relationships don't last as long anymore. Lack of discipline. Discipline helps you build better relationships. It helps you gain socio-emotional techniques, cognitive learning. You gain cognitive learning skills. It does things to your brain. It exercises those muscles and helps it become stronger, helps it to develop efficiently. You got a lot of folks out here that's walking around undeveloped. All right? You might not think it's freedom to be disciplined. A lot of people might think that because it requires for you to restrict yourself. But you're not really restricting yourself. What you're doing is you're detaching from the things that you relied on for so long. You detach from all the baggage that you was giving your energy to. And this is why it's painful at first, because they've had their hooks inside of you for so long. So when you try to dig those hooks out and release it, it's going to feel a little painful. That's all you're going through though. But you stick to your journey, you stick to your morals, and what's going to happen, it's going to get easier. But you have to stick with it long enough for that to happen. A lot of us, we quit before we can even see the results. You know, this goes for whatever you're doing in your life. Whatever you're on your spiritual journey, you're trying to get a new job, a career. You got to stick with it long enough through the hard times. This is how we develop emotional intelligence. All right? Being able to regulate how we feel no matter what's going on around us. Sometimes I don't feel like going to the gym. Sometimes I don't feel like getting out of bed. But I know it needs to be done. I know that my goals and my mission in life is more important than my temporary feelings. Our temporary feelings cripple us. It cripples your goals. These are all things that make us weak. Before you get out of bed, you better make sure you speak power into your life, into your day. Speak it into existence. Tell yourself what you want to achieve today, what you want to experience today. Tell yourself that I'm not going to let temporary feelings hinder my journey. You got to talk to yourself. Okay? That's how you program yourself to get things done. The subconscious listens to everything that you say and think. So if you think you can't do it, if you say you can't do it, then you're not going to do it. So this is how we're able to also stay on track with our discipline, is programming our subconscious. All right. Imagine doing something over and over again to the point where now it's second nature to you. You don't have to think about, oh, I need to do this. I need to get up. I need to do this. No, it's going to happen naturally because that's who you are now. You've molded yourself into this person, into this energy that's doing what it needs to do right now, today. Right now, today. That's who you are. But, you know, it's all on you. Like, you can watch these videos and you can follow all of the motivational people that you want, man. But it all comes down to you. If you want to see changes in your life, you have to take charge. And sometimes taking charge means letting go of a lot of things in your life. Recognizing, taking accountability for a lot of things that was holding you back. You will start to notice that when you take this accountability, when you start letting things go, your power grows. Okay? it grows. A lot of people move out of fear. A lot of folks are afraid of detachment. They're afraid of losing people. They're afraid of not being validated. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you move like that, if you move in fear, you are never going to cross those barriers. You can never cross into your new form. You can never make it to the next level, the next stage in your journey. So that's the rites of passage right there. Is when you start to gain discipline, you're going to notice a lot of people drop out of your life because you're not on the same frequency anymore. All right? You're going to start bringing out the insecurities in people just by being around them, just by being yourself, just by you accomplishing your goals every single day. You're going to agitate the insecurity in people because they know deep down they're not doing what they're supposed to do for their life. You're going to expose that. You ever wonder why when you start doing better for yourself that you find yourself alone? Nobody around you. Only your day ones, your real ones stick around. But everybody else was just a distraction. And you start to realize that. When you start to better yourself, all the distractions fizzle out. Right? It's a beautiful thing. But we're so used to being a slave to ourselves, as I said, that we don't realize what is taking place in the moment. We don't realize that we are being blessed. We don't realize we are being put on a path to gain ultimate power in our life. So I'm here to tell y'all, it can be a lonely road. It's not for everybody. Like I said, the majority of the people in this world are not disciplined. So if you feel like it's not for you, I'm not going to tell you to quit. I want you to succeed. I want you to become your best version. But it's going to require you to do some work. It's going to require some willpower. It's going to require some persistence. So are you up for the challenge? You know, you got to ask yourself, you got to look the man in the mirror. And you got to ask yourself, do I want to change my life around? Do I want to see the best of what my life could offer? Or what life could offer to me? How do I get to that level? It starts with small things. Self-awareness, self-control. All right? So this is why we do this journey, man, to set the foundation for everything else we want to accomplish in life. This is the foundation. So, guys, congratulate yourself. No matter how many days you're on, no matter if you're not feeling it today, if you feel like you're a failure, I want you to be proud of yourself right now today, because the fact that you get up every single day and you want to be better, you instill that in your mind, and then you take action, right? That's worthy of a praise. So, man, I'm going to give you guys y'all flowers. Keep going, man, because y'all changing the world. You don't even realize it. All of us together, man, we are changing things, and men are improving all over. So let's keep up the good work, man. That being said, you guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about this video, and what are some things you do to stay disciplined with yourself. All right. If you need to speak with me, I do one-on-one consultations. So I'll leave my link in my description and in my pinned comments. With that being said, y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.